In this video, we're going to explore what a series is, and we're going to see that a series is something that we can put together to make a data frame. And a data frame is really kind of our common currency that we're using in data mining for business intelligence. But first, and totally unrelated, if you've watched my videos, you've probably seen this before, seen me with this background, and I'll say that I chose this apartment partially because I really like the backdrop when I'm doing videos. Today, I haven't talked about where I do videos or anything like that much, but we're looking at downtown Cincinnati to my west, the same skyline you'll see on Skyline Chile, except that's looking at it. That's looking from the south going north, where I'm looking east going west. Also, this same skyline shot you'd see on WKRP many years ago, but a very different skyline at that. But nonetheless, there's a tornado warning just north of me. Luckily, I'm not in the path. But there's one heck of a lightning show going on. It's not raining here, but there's a lot of lightning behind me, so I decided to do this video in the dark, at least to start with, to see if we get any interesting lightning. But nonetheless, let's take a look at some Python. Yep. And there we go. So we'll start with our normal imports. Then after that, I'm going to create a NumPy array. What I've started with is a little bit of data here, and this is not unexpected, especially for user input. We have data that's kind of dirty. We have just a raw integer without quotes around it. Then we have several strings. Then we have someone who maybe put in 5 stars. So particularly with user-generated data, if we don't have good validation or a good mask on it, we tend to get kind of unpredictable things. If you ask someone for a rating, they might put words in there. They might put the number 5 stars or something like that. But nonetheless, you see that we have a very basic array here. Now we can convert this to a Pandas series very easily. Okay, yeah, so you see the output's a little bit different here. You see when we had it as an array, it's just kind of flat, where here as a series, it comes more like a table and it's added an index for us. Now, that's one of the nice things about using a series is we can specify our own index. It doesn't necessarily have to be numerical either. Let's go ahead and create 2 series that are related. It will be populous cities and their states. Let's start with the population. So you see, to create a series, we start with our NP array, and we simply pass it in here, and then we pass in an index. Now, what's important to note is the index matches up to the data. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of population data, and I have 5 cities. If those don't match, it won't work for us. And you see now, instead of our 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we actually have New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, and Phoenix. And this is a bit more human readable, right? What we want to note, though, is that the index does need to be unique. So, we probably wouldn't want to put something that would be duplicate there, obviously. Now, let's create another one, and this time we're going, I started with the cities, so let's do another data frame, and for that, another series, and for that series, we're going to indicate the state that these cities are in. One thing that's very important if we're going to take 2 series and merge them into a data frame is they need to have the same index. That will allow the different data units to merge together when they have the same index. So just to make sure it's absolutely the same, I'm going to copy the index from the series I made above and apply it to this state series below. And all looks good. Now let's merge the 2 together in a data frame. To do that, I simply use pd.concat, and I pass in the 2 series, and then I say which axis I want it to merge on. If it was 1, I would merge on column. 0 would merge on columns, but 1 merges on the index. And since I have a common index, I'm going to use 1. And magic, here we go. We have them both together. We have the city, the population, and the state that it belongs to. So that's a look at how we can create a series out of an array, and then further how we can create a data frame out of multiple series. There's a lot more we can do here. As a matter of fact, in the next video, we're going to see how we can take a dictionary and create a data frame out of it. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you.